Hi Libra, welcome to your July 2018 General Tarot reading. It's Raina here. I had to remember what month we were about to embark upon. Just shuffling the cards using the Morgan Greer deck, which is the one I use most often. I just want to collect these cards because they're in my way. Now this camera isn't the highest resolution. I can't remember what the name of this model is, so it's probably up there. I can't see it. But anyway, it's not, it's not the highest resolution, but for some reason, this particular light, because I don't use special lighting. Sometimes I turn on the light at night that's in my house, but I mean, it just works out very well. So I think it's going to be, so I always like to film when it's like this. But anyway, this was very interesting as the heart of the matter. The World card is something that, as soon as I picked this card, I was thinking of tying up loose ends, because July is a 9 universal month, and the way you determine that is July is the 7th month, and then you look at what the universal year is, and I'm sure many of you know that it's an 11 year, which typically you don't reduce master numbers, but in this case you do, you add them, so it becomes a 9. And a 9 universal month is a time of endings, closure. So for you to get this for the central theme really kind of highlights that for you. That there's going to be some endings, and which area of your life, who knows? Let's just keep going. And obviously this is a general reading, so it might be different for each person. The foundation card is the 5 of Swords. This is a card of some kind of sketchy behavior going on by somebody, duplicitous, deceitful, whatever you want to call it. And you can see there may even be more than one person involved. Sometimes it's an empty victory, so it's like you win the battle but lose the war. So in other words, let's say you're getting divorced and you really feel like you deserve to get half of the money because you helped the other person in their business or what have you. And then it just turns really ugly and it upsets everybody in the family, and afterwards you say, gosh, it wasn't even worth it, In that particular case, this is the challenge card, Queen of Swords. This could be a lawyer, a female lawyer who steers you wrong, who tries to get you to, go for the jugular. But the thing that this could be, the 5 of Swords, this could be like some kind of workplace intrigue, or what we call, the drama in the workplace. And there may be, the people back there can be co-workers. The 5 of Swords is connected with slander, so deceitful language that is used to hurt somebody else. And so waiting for that train to go by. But anyway, it's one of those things that there may be different reasons for it, but we look here at the challenge and we have the Queen of Swords, and that can indicate a female boss who's like a real nasty piece of work. And this is like the feminine principle gone amok. The things that women get accused of, you know, when the B word is used. This is what we're talking about, that type of behavior. Hopefully you're not being a B and this is ending your relationship, because that could possibly be. You are an air sign, so swords are connected to air signs. So hopefully that's not you. This could be like a mother-in-law, because queens can be mothers or mother figures. So this person may have poisoned the well between you and your mate. In cases like that, it's tempting to like really rag on this destructive person. But one thing that I would kind of like make a point about is that I feel like, I don't care what the circumstances are, if you're with somebody, let's say you're with a man and his mother is meddlesome and she's trying to, you know, make you look bad, or she just doesn't treat you well and she's jealous of you and she's trying to come in between you and your partner, it's up to him to take care of that. And if he sides with her and then uses the excuse, well, she's my mother, to me, that's not a good enough excuse. Because if a mother or a mother-in-law is being destructive to somebody's partner, then that has to be addressed. That can't just be, because then that person is being disloyal to you. If the mother-in-law is like clearly being negative and the daughter-in-law is not being negative, that's what I'm talking about. Now, if they're both kind of B's, then then they're just a bunch of B's. But if one person is and one person isn't, and the man sides with the mother-in-law, then that's, you know, that's going to be, he's going to have to pay the price for that, because his mother is likely just competitive, and that's not about love. You know, being jealous is not about love, even if it looks that way. It's about the ego wanting to control and stuff like that. So this person may be a narcissist, an older woman, maybe she's a air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. She may have like a real sharp tongue, and she may cut people to ribbons and not even feel anything about it. So this is not a person that you want to be around anyway. You know, however she appears in your life, that's for sure. The spiritual message is represented by the Six of Wands. So this can simply mean that you have a sense of victory in your life. There is a sense of you being the kind of person who is having success. Even if you're dealing with a certain problem with personality issues, in terms of other people trying to sabotage you. This can be a card of sabotage. I forgot to say that. And even cheating. So if this is in a relationship, then definitely that could be the case too. But the Six of Wands is saying that you are successful right now, and that other people are looking up to you. They admire you, and they see that you are somebody with talent. And so if there's a situation in your private life where somebody cheats on you, don't allow that to make you question your value, your success, because you are a successful person in your own right. And this is just a, you know, minor blip. You'll get back on that horse, and you'll be able to have a good life in a while. You know, maybe there's like cycles in life, and it's possible that you're just ending one chapter of your life. The World card can also be about graduation. I forgot to say that. So you may be finally graduating from college, and you don't have to be 22 or 23. You might be 42 or 43, and you finally did it. It took you a long time. And really, I think the ultimate spiritual message of that Six of Wands is take a bow and and feel a sense of accomplishment. Don't kind of think about the things that you haven't accomplished, but think about this whatever this particular accomplishment is. Think about that. Don't allow the haters to get you down. A lot of times people who are like that are really envious. Then we have the practical advice. This is the High Priestess. This could be getting to the bottom of something, but really this is not an active card. This is a passive card. So it's really getting in touch with your higher self, your spirit, so that you're able to weather the storms of life or weather success in life. Believe it or not, I really truly feel that a lot of people have problems with accepting success, their own success. They may kind of push it away because they're not able to truly appreciate their talents. And so the High Priestess is about tuning into where your soul wants to be in this lifetime. And that's how you find out what you're meant to do. So perhaps there is some kind of, I don't know, even if you're having success, you may feel this sense of like not being aligned with what it is that you really want to do. Successful people are not always fulfilled. You know, they can get those outer accolades, they can get the monetary compensation and still feel this sense of like, is that all there is? So being someone who is very connected to your higher self can improve your life on so many different levels. Not just give you peace of mind, but also give you a sense of direction. So, you know, I see some really wonderful cards. I think that because you have a couple of major arcana cards, there could be like something that comes into your reality that is very much a part of, you know, a new chapter in your life, because you're closing an old chapter. And so that in itself is significant. And yeah, so very interesting. What is coming in is represented by the Ace of Wands. This is a new endeavor. It could be a new job, but it could even be that you are working for yourself. It could be a new relationship with a fire sign especially, but anybody who lights your fire. Aries, Leo, Sag are fire signs. You get along famously with them. And Aries is your opposite sign, so sometimes you just make a beeline for the Aries people. But this is a very exciting, heady kind of a time. So we have the World card, and then we have the Ace of Wands. New fiery, new beginnings, enthusiasm for new developments in life. And that's really what you need and want. And the outcome is the Page of Pentacles. Hearing practical news, maybe hearing about clients coming in, if you're working for yourself, or a job coming in. With the Ace of Wands, you could have like it could be like just a feeling that you are going in a certain direction. You can feel that sense of momentum, and then you receive an actual message about, okay, here's a job offer. Or you graduate from college and you get financial aid for graduate school, because that can be the Page of Pentacles. It can be money for school, like financial aid. So it seems to me that you're ending something and you're beginning something else. that's what I have for you, Libra. If you'd like a private reading, please click on the link below this video. Have a great month. Bye.